welcome to the Baby Bubka channel, where we're hamming it up in the kitchen once again, making our famous smoothies. Today we're going to be focusing on a calcium-rich smoothie, which was inspired by a statistic I read, and it says 1 in 4 women over the age of 50 are suffering from severe bone loss, and if not osteoporosis. So it was made with my mama in mind, and I'll just show you what I'm going to be putting in our wonderful smoothie this morning. I will be using the Magic Bullet blender, which I really like the size of this. It's really easy to clean up and easy to use. It comes with great accessories. Yes, I'm a girl. But it does have a couple smoothie containers with sort of twist-on tops, really easy to use and easy to clean, which is great in the morning when you're in a rush. So firstly, let me grab a spoon, and I start with the base of the smoothie, which I use blueberries, which in antioxidants and top most health lists, and some raspberries, which if you have local in the summertime is great. If not, pick them, freeze them in the winter, or find them at your local grocery store. Then I pack them in with local greens. If you grow spinach in your garden, or any sort of collard greens, mustard greens, anything else, they're so good for you and packed with calcium. So I just stuff them in there. Try to get as much as possible. If you have honey from a local honey farmer, great. This one actually also comes with the honeycomb, so it's packed with all sorts of rich and helpful ingredients. You don't have to use a ton, but just because it has a honeycomb, it's so good for you. So I just pack probably about a teaspoon or just over a teaspoon in there. And banana, rich in potassium, and also a nice taste for your smoothie. And then lately I just read pineapple that happens to be high in manganese and also really helps with bone loss. So I just slice that up. Keep the excess if you have a compost, because it's sure helpful to keep your plants that you're growing green. Make sure the pieces are small enough to fit in. Your omega fatty acids, I happen to use Udo's oil and really like it. It's not a strong taste, and it has several oils in there mixed in. And about a teaspoon is all you need, just to coat your ingredients. Sesame seeds. I use these for salads, but I had no idea how great they were for building your bones and also helping absorb that calcium. So I just sprinkle it on in the smoothie. And then a couple options just to fill up your smoothie here. Dandelion tea comes highly recommended to help absorb with any of that bone loss, help the calcium. So I use that as a base, maybe about halfway. And then the other option, if you don't want to use dairy, you can just fill it all the way up with that dandelion tea and keep it nice and light. Or you can use an almond milk. I do like the almond milk. I don't use any sweetener, just the original is fine. And I fill that up the rest of the way. So you can stop there if you're allergic to dairy. But if not, and you would like some extra calcium, I happen to use the plain Olympic brand organic yogurt, and I usually just put a tablespoon. It kind of just softens the smoothie. And if you don't have any allergies to dairy, then 1 or 2 spoonfuls is fine. And that's it. Then we use our Magic Bullet blender to mix it up. Just twist on the bottom, and away you go. It's probably about 30 seconds or so of blending, sometimes less, sometimes more, depending on how mixed up everything is. Just twist the top on, and there's breakfast.